The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved.
Hazard. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Nedved. And this is Messi. And he's running through. João Cancelo. Now it's Calhanoglu. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Shevchenko. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Calhanoglu. Ball looks a good one. Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Driven in. That's an excellent interception. And it's made its way to him. Hazard. And this is Shevchenko. Diaz! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Hullet. And this is Hazard. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. Hazard goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. João Cancelo. And he's quick to return it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi, and Messi! Oh, crossbar! And he's taking no chances there. Calhanoglu. Marquez cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hullet.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's going wide left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Baresi getting this one clear. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. He's looking wide. Knocks it into space. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And he's lost his man here. Messi. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Calhanoglu with the foul. Calhanoglu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And the shot! Galatasaray can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And here's Hazard. Hazard! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but this...
And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Galatasaray just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Galatasaray leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Galatasaray can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And that has put paid to that. Hullet, and he tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Nedved. Steaming on, and he shoots! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Scholes. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that was too close for comfort.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort. Galatasaray are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nedved. Played out towards the right wing. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted.
Galatasaray are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Maldini carries the ball down the right. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Shevchenko. Oh, that was vital. Great defending, strong and determined. Nedved. Hullet. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 24.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nedved, well, played right into his path. Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? Looking for a runner. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cafu. That pass isn't the best. And it's Pedri. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hazard, and he's got away from him. Hazard! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Galatasaray are closing in on a comfortable win. The pass is intercepted. Nedved. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hazard. Now it's Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's McAllister. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nedved. He's being urged to shoot. And Hullet! And that's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. That is glorious. And time is up. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Hullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Azar, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
And this is Neymar. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vieira. Here's Nedved. Doué gets on his bike and on the move. And the shot's on here. Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. And the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Just the keeper in his way. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he's cleared it out of... He's having a hit! Driving on and making good progress. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the ball is out of play. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, nice touch. Plenty to aim at. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta. And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Doué. Great vision. Batistuta is flagged offside. Pinches it off him. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. And he is deftly away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Odo is behind this one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Marquez tries to clear. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Pass is coming off in quick... Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Look at the... Yamal! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared without hesitation. Shot could be on. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well,
great chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yamal! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Lamine Yamal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Spread it left.
2 added minutes has been
Yamal.
indicated.
Doué. And for the first half, that is that. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hazard plays it short. Otto does really well to win the ball there. Neymar has created 1 goal already. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's in, must be! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Schmeichel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Aimed beyond the defence. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Shot a goal!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hullet. Space for him to turn and look. Roberto. There's the header! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Chooses to go crossfield. Filippo Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end.
Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Distributed tidily. Driving forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Robertson wins the duel this time.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Galatasaray really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Inzaghi, and now the breakaway. Neatly clipped into space. It's Inzaghi! Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Hullet. Akanji cuts out the pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. A nice sequence of passes, this. Couch with a reputation for taking on any shot. 2 minutes to be added on. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Couch.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Inzaghi. He might be in here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Galatasaray against Japan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Hullet. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zanetti. Platini. And this is Adriano. Timber. And it's Nedved. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservative...
And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Threads... He's had a shot! That's really well cleared. Timber. And here's Schneider. So it is still 0-0. Platini. Xabi Alonso. Hullet. And it's Nedved. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in chance! Goal! Galatasaray!
Hazard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's quick to get rid. And that's been won straight back. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. Koeman cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Adriano, and he's being shifted off it.
Galatasaray really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Japan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Japan with the corner, they're first. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nedved. He is through here. Nedved, chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
1 minute added time.
Galatasaray are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Great chance! That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Galatasaray go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Galatasaray are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we get things going again. Galatasaray currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Schneider. Antonetti. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, good-looking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Cafu. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Adriano. And it's Timber. Kimmich. Cruyff. Good driving run. Now tries a shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Cruyff clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cruyff. He leaps for it. Oh, good finish. Japan are level. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution in progress.
Japan choosing to make the first change, so they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cruyff, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi, looking to play him in. He's onside. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So we're ready to go. Goal! Galatasaray! Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Galatasaray have their lead. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cruyff. Koeman is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Pass is just off target.
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Roberto Carlos, passing nice and neat. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, such a clever touch. And pull it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
It's their
Number
second
16,
corner of the game.
Hazard. Coming on the field is number 22, Schneider.
Substitutions taking place.
A corner it is then. Japan have their second corner now. And he's managed to get rid. And this is Adriano! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Cafu. Nedved never out of the action for very long. Rijkaard. Schmeichel getting this one clear. Schneider. Koeman. Schmeichel clears. And it's Tonali. Gerrard. Very nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Hullet. Beckenbauer has a look and plays it forward. Adriano. Platini. Oh, good effort. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Very much into the last knockings.
Nedved.
4 added
Marquez.
minutes has been indicated.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Schneider. And this is Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Racing over the bar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Galatasaray against Sporting.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
And he's straight offside. It's just beyond his reach. Taken back almost at once. Knocks it into space. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Nedved, nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Hullet, delivered across. He's there and gets it away. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Elise. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Roberto Carlos gets it away. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Donadoni, Olise. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Messi. And it's Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted. What a throw in. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! That was quite a hit. Sporting have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. And the finish! Oh, it rattles the bar. Shifted it to the flank. Stood up well to him there. Donadoni. And it's Forlan. Sporting have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Can he finish? Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. Nedved duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Sporting have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Brilliantly cut out. Nedved. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Azar. And this is Roberto Carlos. Odo. Nedved. Van Nistelrooy. Serginho. And Donadoni. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Azar. That's been shapes to shoot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, a big moment. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shot a goal! Goal! Sporting! And again they hit the front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Sporting have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Donadoni. Serginho. He's had it taken off him. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Donadoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho providing an outlet. Towering header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, good climb! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sporting now in a position far more desirable. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Good ball, good take. Otto. And a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely spread. That's going across goal. And that should get the job done. Bullet. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary. Sporting needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Aimed at the far side. He leaps for it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Threads one in. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. Serginho clears without hesitation. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Played towards the other side. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Azar. That's good running with the ball. Donadoni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nedved. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He has found the way through. Cross from Cafu. And it's claimed by the keeper. Bastoni. Otto is always looking to play quality balls. Can he latch on to this? Azar. Messi. Bullet. Oh, they can break here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get onto this? And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Impressive jump. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Beckham
Number 16,
standing over it.
Hazard. Number 26, Messi. Number 3, Vieira. Number 4, Nedved. Coming on the field.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Schneider. Number 18,
And now a
Ibrahimovic.
sudden chance to
Number
counter.
12, Van Bronckhorst.
He's picked
Number
his way
8,
through.
Gerrard.
Ibrahimovic! And how did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Beckham in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gerrard. Cafu tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. He is through here. It's Ibrahimovic! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been... In he goes again! And that's a real chance missed. Serginho. Now Mbappe. Sends it crossfield. The ball goes in. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, what can they come up with here? And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's Otto. Forced to go back. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Distributed tidily. And it's Beckham. Beckham with... He's rising! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Otto spots it and intercepts. 2 minutes to be added on. Hullet. And that's a... Ibrahimovic! Well, now... Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And that is that. While that was a frustrating game, they were, at times, cohesive. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And that gets things running.
Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Shifted upfield. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Basten. And here's Kaka.
Marseille have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
And we have our very first corner. Vardiol with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Guendouzi. And here's Van Basten. And that's a throw-in. Both sides exercising caution for now. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That has not gone well. And no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Schneider. Quality ball.
Now it's Totti. Van Basten. Van Basten, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Kaká. It's a goal kick. Galatasaray, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. Out towards the flank. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Approaching the half-hour mark. Knocks it into space. Chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Hazard was in no mood for any of that. Kaka looking to be a menace in the final third. It's Van Basten! Off the post! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. Referee's given a throw.
Pass somewhat off target. He's being urged to shoot. And he's quick to snatch it back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Gets a good foot in there. Hullet.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Could move up a gear here.
Chiellini makes the interception.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
That has been cut short.
Cafu. Marseille are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Davids, this is a promising build-up. Oh, now he can run away with it. Looking to play. He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the brilliant de Ligt has both the intelligence
And Hullet! Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Now he's off and running. And it's Vitinha. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone. He's had a shot! Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Trabzonspor do have a chance to counter here. Always onto this. And he was alert to it. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vieira. And this is Hullet. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. They've scored! And there is your opener. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Trabzonspor have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the...
Getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe finds himself offside. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Trabzonspor just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. It's the first touch of the second half.
Trabzonspor can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Long ball looking to counter, and he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone loose. And that is well cleared. Now it's Hullet. He is through here. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trabzonspor have their second corner now. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Always goal side. Oh, just a keeper now. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's delightful. So much time and space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Hullet. He's beaten the last man, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, what has happened here? Now, what about this time, surely? And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Vieira does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Good ball, good take. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Now, can he find... And the shot! Well, that has not gone well. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Trabzonspor can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Messi taking in the accolade. it.